If he's hoping you don't too. I'm not here to fight you. We're just here to celebrate and have fun. He always wants to touch the gloves, and Portable is not having any of it.
Struggle to see how Portable is going to land anything upstairs.
He's not
although he continues to throw them.
If it's doing a great job, gives him a pain.
Rocks slightly, Cantrebe swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
That's how they love. That's how they love. Edging this with what we've seen so far. He's been able to land some very big punches. But you can also see that Portable has got a lot of stamina. He's got a strong chin as well because other
this first round I prove. No, don't worry, all those blows are proof.
But my concern is if he's got a lot of energy as well. If you see him on the streaming, you think he's a madman as well. So I want to see what's going to happen in the third round. Will they still have this intensity?
I wonder if the excitement and everything else has potentially got to Portable, who's in a bad way in that corner.
Yeah, and I think he's exhausted himself with all the dancing and all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline of both men has probably just got a little much for them, and it is hot in this arena. I think they've called that the end of round two. Oh my word, this sets the scene for a new Nakatani, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we're going to see something a little bit different at breakfast.
Portable is absolutely exhausted.
The doctor's having a long look there. I wonder.
The way he's looking at that corner, I will not be surprised if he's not coming out of that corner. And you can see it here already when we get to that. But for now, let's stick with Portable. The doctor is going into the ring because he can see how exhausted he is as well. And don't forget, these guys aren't professional boxers. So it has to be taken into consideration. You see the way he's panting there.
Well, it has been a long night. Obviously, these fighters have been waiting backstage for quite a few hours. And I think the sheer adrenaline got them through that opening couple of minutes. But there's nothing left in the tank, is there?
He needs to reserve his energy and try and fight a bit more sensibly. The man who touched gloves with him earlier on is one of the biggest fighters out of Nigeria, Taiwo Eshekpo Agbaje. He was at the York Hall for some, bouts some years back. And you can see Qatar every day looking more relaxed amongst the two of them. And he's somebody that I think that if he needs to up the ante, he will definitely do that.
Let's go. W Portable in the chat, W Qatar in the chat.
Tonight, we get another one here.
This is live, bro. This is happening live.
Largest Twitch.
This is what everybody have been waiting for.
Entire continent of Africa, but he's never been in a boxing ring. Portable has been in there twice. He's won 2 decision victories over Charles Okocha and Steve Darlington. So he got through those fights, but potentially the build-up to this one has all got a bit too much. He hyped himself up. He's hyped himself up into an absolute frenzy. Doctor being consulted at ringside. Portable was shaking his head, but I think he was shaking his head as if to say, do not call this off. Do not pull me out of this fight.
And that's my problem with him. His corner's trying to get him to be calm, but he seems to be jumping all over the place. And they're like telling him, and the doctors really having words because they don't want any serious situation on their hands.
I can tell you the promoter, Easy Adame, was having a chat with the doctor as well. Everyone wants to get a conclusion to this fight, but of course, the safety of the 2 men in there is paramount.
Absolutely. And, at any point in time, irrespective of whether this is a celebrity exhibition bout.
And there is confirmation.
W fucking round 2. Round 2.
It would be a no contest, of course, if that's the case, but now Portable has sprung back to life and claiming that he wants to continue.
And I think that they will allow it to go on because he's shown a bit of more stamina. And
but chaos in the ring has lived up to the billing.
absolutely, and of course it's climaxing even above the billing.
So we are going to see a third round. The halfway point. 4 more minutes remain, do they?
Oh, yeah.
You can just about tick off everything on your boxing bingo card tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to have one more
I think
decisive round. This is the championship round.
this is the championship round. Judging from the fact that both of them aren't professional boxers. And you see FA once again.
2 minutes to settle the score. And Portable caught one on that exchange and may just look to hold on here for just over 100
No fall down, no fall down.
Portable is out on his feet.
And the referee
And I think the referee is
says
saying no more.
yeah, I think he's saying no more.
Portable is shaking his head.
What he's saying is that that's the end of the round. They had to reduce the hour or the minutes of that round. 2 rounds have gone on already, and the way they're going.
Go by
I
man.
think for
Why
the
have
sake
you
of
not
both
dropped
boxers,
the poll?
they have
Drop
to,
the poll. Drop the poll
stop.
on Twitch.
It's crazy though, but
Drop the
So
poll
the
on
2
Twitch, on
rounds
YouTube, and on
complete.
Kick.
We go to the
ASAP.
2.5
Moderator.
rounds. You want to say? I want to say.
Well, the crowd aren't happy,
Well, yeah,
but I think they just want to see a conclusion.
Are we on course to see a new
Kata in the
celebrity
chat.
boxing champion? And you can see the fans of Carter FA chanting his name, and he's also lapping to it as well. It will be an interesting spectacle to see Portable's reaction. He's someone who doesn't like to be on the losing side.
It'd be very interesting to see if we do get a winner declared. I would guess a no contest would be the outcome.
Possibly.
Maybe we do it all again.
Absolutely. And then, of course, then they'll have to give them a strict instruction. They need to listen to the referees.
Allez, yes, je me fais go passer. Ah,
Chaos in the
allez,
ring.
verso.
Confusion out of it. Incredibly, a discussion is being had with the judges, but
W4, thanks for the follow chat. Thanks for the follow on Twitch.
for you, who got it? If we're scoring that through 2 rounds,
I definitely will be giving it to Qatar FA. But I suspect that we could be seeing
Hey,
one
hey,
of those
God.
Jake Paul,
Hey, God, and
Mike
Zazu.
Tyson kind of results here. Because I mean, I still can't understand how Jake Paul got that result in that fight against Tyson. Because a lot of us knew that Tyson was withholding his punches. And, well, that's what exhibition bouts are all about anyways. But this one, I may not be surprised, just like you said. But I don't think they want to give it as a no contest. I suspect we could be seeing a draw. And then we're going to have another one, like you said, which obviously will also almost pull down the building again.
Portable has been declubbed for a while. They're finally taking the tools off of Carter Ever.
Alright, let me post it on
So
Twitter.
they've got to be used too significantly.